Hello, my name is BananaNeil and I am a lion. And sometimes on the interwebs people send me confessions and emails, and then I read them in video. And today is one of those days. Rawr. I'm afraid of my mother's disapproval. I actually like chicken McNuggets. I know it's been years, but I still go to her grave twice a week. I'm pretending I was too drunk to remember sleeping with him. The day I started watching BananaNeil videos, my personality changed entirely. I kept my baby hidden from my parents for 3 months. We even live in the same house. I feel like I'll never be smart enough to accomplish anything significant. I'm involved with leadership at a church, really just to fill my resume. I'm only a failure to them because they have high expectations for me. I write letters to people a lot saying things that I'm afraid to say to them in person, and I never send them. I've had a crush on you since kindergarten. I tell people I don't want to do drugs, but I'm excited because my brother promised he'd let me try pot when I turned 16. I told you I couldn't come to your birthday thing because my parents, but that night I went out and got drunk with a bunch of other friends. I often use men to boost my ego, even if it means cheating on my boyfriend. I dated someone 15 years older than me online. I knew my mom was cheating on my dad for over a year. Me and my friends tied floss to 2 light poles that go across a road, and I'm afraid that something really, really bad is gonna happen. This isn't a confession, but I have a sudden urge to clean my ears. I'm almost 18 years old and I still haven't had my first kiss. I know it was almost 4 years ago, but I still regret turning down dancing with you at prom. I'm a lifeguard, and the other day I yelled at somebody for something that really didn't matter because I thought they had a nice body, and I wanted to get a closer look. I often cry about Harry Potter ending. I want to become a man, because I feel like I fail at being a woman. I would like to pet you while you sleep. I was raped and beaten by my mother until I was 9 years old. After that I was sent to a foster home, where I was molested by their oldest son. A month ago I heard my parents having sex, and I still can't look them in the eye. The smile you see on my face every day is fake. I was sexually abused when I was a child, and the nightmares still haunt me. On multiple occasions I've gotten everyone in my group of friends to turn against somebody, just because I could. I am a gay atheist, and for a while I was going to church every week. I thought the preacher's son was hot. Sometimes I wish I could invade your dreams and plant the idea that we should be together. They should make a movie about something like that. I cried the second you shut the door behind you. I want you to know that while I was hooking up with him, I was thinking about you. I cried and told my friends how much I miss him when he moved out. I didn't really care. I wish I wasn't an only child. I always give my Sims big houses and lots of siblings, so they can have what I've always wanted. A lot of times I wish I could just die in my sleep. I really regret my first kiss. Shirtless guys really turn me on. I figured out what my friend confessed, and what he doesn't know is that I feel the same way about him. I stole your pillow so I could sleep at night. I make the assumption that I'm imagining about 50% of the people I see. I got over my anorexia a little while ago, and I want it back more than anything in the world. Now that people know I'm gay, I worry so much that I'll wake up someday liking men, and prove all my friends right. I don't think I'll ever be okay with myself, and it scares me. When I was younger, I was bulimic. Every time you look at me and flash me that smile that's saved only for me, I die a little inside. I found Neil's videos 2 hours ago, and I'm already completely in love with him. I feel like I'm in a never-ending relationship that I don't want to be in. My friend is going through some really horrible stuff right now, and her neediest feels like a ball and chain attached to my ankle. I know it's selfish of me, but I don't want it there. I made out with my best friend's girlfriend. We're not friends anymore. I love Neil, even though his name doesn't fit the I before E except after C rule. Sometimes when I really like somebody, I imagine myself speaking at their funeral. I really like hugs. My confessions make me feel selfish. I fall in love online, so I don't have to tell my friends I'm gay. I'm 15 years old right now, and I'm having an affair with a married man in his 50s. I can't stand my girlfriend, but I still haven't broken up with her because she's suicidal. I'm pretty sure I can harness the power of wind, because whenever I get too warm, wind currents appear on command. I faked a pregnancy so my boyfriend would pay more attention to me. I feel like I want to start cutting again. Luke Is Not Sexy asked me to vote for him on King of the Web, and that's where I found Neil's videos. So I voted for him instead. I once broke a guy's arm at Burger King. When I was little, I used to think that one day I'd wake up and be a boy. And sometimes I wish it was true. My girlfriend cheats on me, and I'm still in love with her. I'm completely terrified of the future. I think Neil's eyes are addicting. I am a lion. I promised you we'd get married and grow old together, but I'm gonna break that promise. When I walk through a group of people I don't know, I get really, really nervous and my heart starts pounding through my chest. I really, really like the texture of paper. I'm scared of my boyfriend's penis. I have panic attacks almost every night. I know he doesn't love me like I love him, but I still let him have sex with me every other day. Honestly, I do think he's a good guy. But if I ever told you that, you'd leave me. Once when I was on ecstasy, I had a realization. Turns out I'm actually a time traveler from the Renaissance period of Italy. Once when I was in bed with a guy, I accidentally said rawr. He asked me why I said that, and I told him I was a lion. Rawr. I told you that I've had sex with 2 other people, but really you took my virginity. I stole my best friend's underwear. I kissed a boy, and I liked it. I cheated on her, again. I cried from happiness after my first kiss. I quit debate because I used to do all the work for my partner, and I didn't think she deserved to be in the final round with me. I wish we could spend more time together. I worry that I'll be forever stuck with one-night stands. I choose who I date based solely on appearances. I used Cliff Notes in high school instead of reading the assigned books. Rawrrr. This is me being a lion and stuff. And if you guys have confessions, or if you want to see other confession videos from the past, there's some links below in the description thing, as always. Now, if you didn't know, I often scatter a couple of my own confessions throughout confession videos, so yeah, but I'd appreciate it greatly if you did not try to guess which one it was. Rawrrr. Also, it actually turns out that basically nobody saw my last video. Thanks, YouTube. And so you guys should watch that. There's a link below, and also there'll be a little annotation here in a second. This is me leaving. Rawrrr.